Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. On this one, we're gonna be getting ready for Matsuri because it's only just around the corner. Holy shit, it's like legit like a couple of days and I'm starting to freak out a little bit. So roll the intro and get ready for some tire changing action first time. So wish me luck.
Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, get he is like a tracker. Get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him like and run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking dage.
Okay, so as you know, if you've been following along, I got a tire changer, a 240 volt one. It's over here in the new shed now, so it isn't set up. The place is an absolute shit show. Partly because Xavier's S13 is getting done in here and he has been going ham. He's doing so much crazy shit, like insane. I would never take on that much stuff right before an event, but anyway. I've got a tire delivery here from Rodex Tires. Gonna try these out this time. So I've never tried them before. Apparently, like, they're a little bit more expensive than the cheap China ones, but they're about, I think they're about the same as what I used to run the high-lows from the tire shop. But these are delivered to my house, so that's freaking sick. Tire changer's there, buried amongst all this shit, so I have to get that out, make some space, and then yeah, start stripping these old tires off here. All these pink rims, if you've seen the episode, I painted them all pink. I'm gonna strip all them off, put all the new tires on. Also, I got two like really freaking awesome Achilles, what are they, 2233, 2233 tires to go on the front, so I have like proper grip because the front tires on the S13 are minced. So yeah, just gonna start stripping off some tires and putting the new ones on. It's my first time having a go, so yeah, what could go wrong? Like, how hard could it be? It looks like hard work, so I probably won't be wearing this jumper for too long. If you're just new to the channel, the first time clicking on the video, hit subscribe. And if you've been here for a while, like always, hit that like button. I appreciate you guys, and we'll just keep moving forward. So much cool shit happening, Matsuri, just around the corner. Yeah, let's start it. Ta-da! Made some space. Still, there's a lot of mess around, but there's enough space to change some tires. So, hooked up the airline. You need a decent sized air compressor to run one of these and power. So there's a couple of pedals on here. I am not an expert, so this is not good for me to be teaching anyone, but there's a few different types of tire machines you can get. Some, the more expensive ones, have this arm here tilts back, gives you more access and just more awesome features. But this is a budget spec one. It's going to do the trick for my skidders, and we're going to start stripping these off. So on this side here, you have a big freaking plunger arm, and that comes in and goes butts and rips your tire off in one go, which is pretty sick. And then yeah, you put your tire on there, put your little tire lever in, have this thingy lined up, put that thingy in, goes around, bam bam boom, your tire comes off, slap a new one on, go around once, boom, fill it up with air and choose mint. There's a couple of ways you can do it wrong, and there's one way you can do it right. No, that's not how it goes. There's multiple ways to do it wrong, and there's an easy way to do it right. I am gonna hopefully know the easy way to do it right by the time I finish all these tires. There is a couple of things I need to do on this tire machine to make it like really good. One of them is the pedal, like the spin pedal. If I'm pushing it down now, it doesn't engage until all the way to the bottom. So you have to put like your whole body weight on it to get it to go. So I think that hopefully there's some adjustment in that pedal to make it like just real touchy. That will be so much better. Other than that, let's definitely get into it. I'm trying to procrastinate a bit because I don't know how this is going to go. I don't have the proper soap shit yet, so I'm using Tire Shine. I'm just going to send it. Got to get ready for Matsuri. Let's go. that's the first one done. Just threw it and it went all the way over there. Okay. Holy shit, I must have picked the shittest rims to start with, because these are not fun. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but I think this is like where the bead is on the inside of the tire. I think you have to do it face down. Could be completely wrong, but yeah, I don't know. That was heaps more difficult than what I thought it was meant to be. This one, I can't even freaking get it off the bead. Like, the bead's like heaps further back on this side. So I don't know if it's just these rims, but hopefully the rest of them are easier. So already figured out I got the wrong size for those two, so that's sick. But yeah, I'm gonna try and put one on now. Alright, so we're back, it's another day. So the other night, holy shit, this thing was beating me up, eh? I tried to get these tires off, they just wouldn't come off. They're like so freaking hard, like rock solid. Oh mate, shut up! Yeah, so I finally managed to break this off the bead, and then I chucked it up on here, and then my little arm that goes up and down, it stopped tightening. So I had to do some maintenance on it and get it sorted, because I just kind of slapped it in here and expected it to work. But it is an old machine, so I need a little bit of TRC. So I fixed that, made that nice and tight, and then also the pedal. You used to have to only use this one. This pedal didn't work, it just wouldn't engage. And then this one here, you had to put like a lot of weight on it to get it to actually spin. I took the cover off there and found like some holy shit homemade stuff going on in there, and basically I've changed the spring setup for the pedal to work really nice and lightly now. So when I just touch it a tiny bit, she spins, and this side works. The big difference with that being is when you're standing here trying to get your tire on, right, you need to use this pedal with this foot, because your body is over here on this side of the machine. Before, I was like trying to freaking hold shit like this and then use this pedal, and I couldn't really put enough weight on it, and I'm not that tall. So, oh yeah, I look like an absolute spud trying to do that. But anyway, hopefully today we can get all the rest of the tires done and it works nice and easy. I'm definitely still learning. I stuffed up one of the tires, not very good. It started ripping, and then I got it back. I got it on there, pumped it up, and overnight it hasn't gone down, so that's good. But very pissed, brand new tire, and then I ripped the inside of it. So the goal is not to do that. I guess now that I've done it, I know how easy it is to do, so I'll be a bit more careful. I'm a bit rough with this sort of shit, so wish me luck. I'm going in again. Let's get some freaking tires on so we can do some skids. Alright, so I was about to give up on, like, I left these ones for last because they're like my nicest rims. I'm pretty sure they're rotors, and yeah, I was leaving these to last so I don't cook them. Could not get this freaking tire off, eh? So I was like, I'll just wait till Xavier gets home. Hopefully he can give me a hand, show me a few tips maybe, because you guys aren't live, so I can't get tips. I did try YouTube, couldn't get it, and I was like, okay, it's not worth getting mad about. Going to the next one, try something different. And then I broke the bead off of the next tire, the same rim, and then I managed to get it off. And what I was doing wrong, I think, is I had the face down, which is what I was doing all the other ones with. But these rims, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, it's to do with like the location of the bead. All the rims are slightly different, and these ones, they come off easy as from this side. The underside like flipped over. Man, I was like putting my whole body weight on it trying to get it off, and I was like, this can't be right, eh? But yeah, got it off in the end. So now to whack a tire on here. I did get a couple of the sizes wrong, so that's shit. I didn't even realize, but I've been running 18-inch rims, and now that I look at it, they do look pretty big, but they just got a really low profile tire on them. And also I got freaking, like, I asked for like two 1555s by 16 obviously, and then they were like, oh, they're out of stock, so we have to do 60s, and I was like, oh yeah, it shouldn't be too much difference. But these are freaking monster truck tires now. Like, that is massive. That extra, I think that's percentage, I think it's an extra 10% of the width here added. Oh, mate, come on. That thing likes to make a lot of noise. I think it's 10% extra, so 65% of this is the dimension there, which looks about right. But yeah, so 55 would be like there, and then that extra little bit there is on there. I don't know if I'm talking shit or what, but that's from my knowledge. I'm gonna have to try these tires on and then see what the fitment's like on the S13, because it's looking at that is, it's just wild, the difference, and I wasn't anticipating that, so might have stuffed up there, but I'm gonna run the tires anyway. If I have to, I'll have to raise the back of the car or just send it scraping along the freaking road on the guards. But yeah, let's get these tires done and then onto the front two Achilles tires. Excited for them ones.
Feel my heart, it's beat tight. All my body's breathing, it's just you and me. Feel my heart, it's beat tight.
Alright, so now to the front ones. These shouldn't be too big of an issue, hopefully. I've figured out so many tricks along the way here, especially yeah, these bigger ones. Definitely harder. I'd hate to be doing like 19, 20-inch wheels on this little machine. I see why they have the bigger size machine now. But these were on the front, and obviously got a bit of camber wear here, as you'd expect on a drift car. Also drifting, the front wheels get ripped up in such a strange way. These ones have done a really good job. If it was clean, you'd probably see what I mean, but especially Archfield, you get like big weird chunks out of your front wheels, and your tires on the rear just melt into, like, they shrivel up and just cry to sleep and disappear to nothing, and all your money goes down the drain, but it's fun. So these tires on the front, we're going to be using these Achilles ones. Achilles are a really sick brand. Like, I'd love to be able to do something with them in the future, because I just love Achilles. Really cool. I've got these 2233 tires here, 235 45 17s, and we're going to run these on the front. Hopefully that gives us heaps of grip, so you don't be understeering, you know. So I'm going to chuck those on the front now. But yeah, I've got a shitload of wheels here. I didn't even realize how many wheels I actually have. I have shitloads. Also, I figured out that these ones here that are wrong size, they fit on some of those rims. So it's not the end of the world. I can still use those tires, which is sick. It just means if I do use all these and I need to use those, I'll have to pay. At Matsuri, they have tire machines set up there with a company, Valino, a company Valino that runs it, and those dudes are weapons. Like, they're going all day changing tires, like absolute machines. Don't know how you do it. You have to be pretty freaking fit, and I guess the more you do it, the better, easier it is. Anyway, if I need to use them, I'll take them to the tire changer there and get them swapped over at the track. Just have to cost money. I'd rather have them all on rims here doing it for free, or cheaper anyway. But yeah, let's get these front two on, and then all the wheels are on. Well, we have all the tires on, thank goodness for that. The front tires are here with the Achilles ones, and they're super fat and super sticky. Like, so keen to see the difference that will make. It should make. Honestly, that air compressor knows exactly when to come on, just to annoy me. Thanks, mate. You are helpful, but shut up. The air compressor keeps going on when I'm trying to talk. Anyway, I'm super keen to see the difference of these sticky front tires. Should make a big difference. All the tires are done. The only thing we need to do now. Also, thanks to Xavier for helping me.
I helped with one tire. He pretty much had it down pat, but...
Nah, well, yeah. I don't know. These other ones are a lot easier. When you're dealing with stretch, it's definitely... it changes the whole experience. These ones here are stretched so much that I can't pump them up, so we need a bead. What is it?
Bead blaster.
Bead blaster. That's a cool name.
It's a perfect name for it.
Perfect name. Yeah. So it's like a cannon that holds air, and you let it off, and it shoots an airflow of air.
A lot of air.
Airflow of air in under the bead, and it will pop the tire back over the bead where you want it, and then you can pump it up through that thing there.
Well, you do pump it up at the same time.
Same time. I'm glad you're here to correct me.
Oh,
because I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never used one. I've just watched it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when are you getting your tyres?
Yeah.
It's just one set of tyres the whole time. Man.
T28 things.
Nice. But yeah, the tyres are all looking really nice and new. So now I'm going to chuck these on the front, suss that out, and chuck 2 of these monster truck tyres, the 60 footers, on the back, drop it down and just see how the fitment is, because I'm a bit worried. I think it's going to look shit. But
It'll be interesting. It might be like...
it might be jacked hard. But they're tyres to skid on, so...
Exactly. As long as it doesn't get through you over and like compression, it'll be sweet.
Why would that happen?
Well, they've got so much sample that they're going to be taller.
Oh, I thought you meant blowing up.
Nah.
Yeah, no. Well, let's have a look and see how that looks, eh?
Oh, good.
And just like that, the tyres are on the car. The front ones, mint, they're the same tyres, so I thought they would be mint anyway. But the rears, these are the jacked up full driving tyres. And it doesn't actually look not too bad, it's not that great. But the thing we were talking about before that we're concerned about was just the up in here, if the tyre was going to hit the guard. And it looks like it's got heaps of clearance there because there is spaces on here. So this is the first time I've tried these wheels on with the extra small studs. But yeah, they should be fine. I'll pretty much just be using like my favorite wheels first and then I'll leave these for last. But last time I used 10 tires on the rear, and this time I think I have 12 tires with me, and then I have a couple of loose ones as well, so I should have plenty of tires. But at Matsuri, if last time they didn't open up the driftorama layout, which is what they normally do on the Sunday afternoon, hopefully this time they do it, because that's the most fun. And you just bake tires on that, like absolutely bake tires. So I'll probably use like 2 sets of tires in like an hour, like just, yeah. Anyway, I've learnt a lot on this episode. It's been quite the experience. A few swear words and a few hurrahs, I guess, as well. But in all, tyre changing definitely isn't as easy as you think it is if you've never tried it. And there is a lot of tips and tricks in it that hopefully I'll learn along the way. Hopefully you guys drop a few comments below with a few helpful tips for next time. I've just found that like fitting the tyre is the hard part, like, because when I'm fitting it, there's no assisting on that machine, so I kind of need to just know which areas to push down as the tyre's going on so that it doesn't get stuck. But having enough lube is definitely going to be one of the things that I need to actually invest in and just get the right shit so I can just flick it on there, and that's going to help a lot as well. But please leave your helpful tips below. I know a lot of you guys know how to change tires. I'm a bit late to the game, but I'm saving some money, so I love saving money. Love that. Get to use a new machine. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. I've got a few more things to do on the S13. At this moment right now, it's 15 days until Matsuri, so need to get a couple of things knocked over. Also, I'm going to be doing the S13 things first and then going back to the 32 after Matsuri, most likely, unless I get the S13 done and there's still time to work on it. But like, it's all about priorities, as you've probably seen on the channel. When you have multiple cars, you gotta have a priority list, and when there's an event coming up, S13 is a priority. Hopefully next Matsuri, the 32 is ready. That's something to get excited about, but we're gonna drop the head on there very shortly. Stay tuned for that. Thanks heaps for watching. If you made it this far in the video, write in the comments pink bits, because my car has plenty of pink bits on it. Or our car, me and Zara's car I should say. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Make sure you hit subscribe as well. We're almost at 3k, so that's gonna be exciting. Maybe I should do something special for 3k. Let me know.
If you had the chance, would you take it? I've run so far, but been patient. Times have changed, but stayed patient. Sold drugs like a doctor, my patience. If you had the talent, would you make it? Probably not, cause let's face it, talent's not what it takes to be famous these days. It is